y'all doing tonight? What music is this? Oh, but right, this is the X68000 version of Basconian, which for some reason just has like an insanely good soundtrack for some reason. Anyway. If VGM ever does like another, if VGM ever does another thing. I gotta, like, request that for him. Anyway. Salutations. Hello, hola, bonjour. Konnichiwa. Auf Wiedersehen. Guten Tag. Gesundheit. All of those. Yep, that works. And I need to... Bing! There we go. That works. Let's go. So, we are continuing with Sega Game Gear games. First of all, let me post the list in chat. Done. Second of all, I made a couple of amendments to the list, mainly down to getting rid of some of the unreleased games that I did not know were unreleased. You'll know that's kind of a rule that I like to follow, because... So, like, I don't cover homebrews, because, like, that just kind of opens up a whole other can of worms, especially if you're, like... Especially when I was doing, like, Atari 2600, that had a massive homebrew scene, and, yeah, that would have just, like, taken... That probably would have doubled the length. Not to mention, would have been a lot harder to find that, because I'd probably... Most of those are, like, you have to pay for those homebrews, because, you know, it's a passion project, but even passion projects these days, people want money for them, and I don't blame them for that. It just means that for a thing like this, it would be kind of hard to get a hold of them. And two, unreleased games... Basically, I feel like it's just kind of unfair. If the game did not actually come out, it's not really fair to, like, rank it against games that did come out and did part people from money. Unfortunately, I am kind of principled in that rule to a fault, and as a result, I have to also kind of get rid of some of the decent unreleased games. Like that Port of Frogger we played earlier, unreleased. Turns out they didn't actually secure the rights to Frogger, because I guess that was kind of in a sort of legal limbo around that time. So, that pretty decent version of Frogger with like the updated graphics, not released. Also, Lemmings 2, which I thought was better than the Game Gear version of the original Lemmings, also not released. So yeah. We got Nintendo and we got Karumi in chat. How are you all doing tonight? I'm pinning that. Nintendo. I am free. Yes, I'm free from lolly jail. June. Oh, you're doing a mystery game on June 30th. Interesting. You're cooking salmon? I'm not really a fan of salmon. Really, I'm not like a fan of like most fish. But no, it's a healthy way to get protein without like having to deal with like red meat and shit like that. So, you know, you're gonna play some bad NES games? Nice. Also, hello, Game Gear Goddess. Game Gear Goddess saying, ew. I agree. Alright. Let's play Jungle Book. That ew sentiment, I think we are going to see that transfer over to this game. Jungle Book was released to a lot of different systems, and all of them were crap. I think the Genesis version might have been, like, the least bad, but SNES version was pretty terrible. The NES version was also pretty terrible, more like a downgraded version of the SNES version. This isn't bad? Okay. Maybe this will be the first good version. This is really quiet on my end. Is it quiet on yours? Okay. Oh, it is. Okay. I will turn it up. Actually. Okay, it's already maxed. Oh, this is max. Wow, it's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Fuck. I don't know. The game is just quiet, I guess. Oh, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of Jungle Book games, and... Oh, does it do the thing where it's like... Okay. Yeah, this is the NES version, I think. This is the one that that one Lion King ROM hack was based off of, where you can like make Simba dance. Except I think the NES game you didn't have a weapon. I could be wrong about that. Oh, okay. I forgot I had that jungle routine. Do I like the NES version? Because, like, I'm not gonna say this game is good, but... it's better than I remember. And I'm pretty sure this is just the NES version. What? Can I, like, jump up to that platform? It seems like it wants me to be able to do that. Maybe not, okay. I like the arpeggio bear, the bear arpeggios. The NES version definitely looks a lot nicer. Might just be the NES version. Where's the Genesis version? Or are they all the same? I barely remember. I just remember like a whole bunch of Jungle Book games, none of which really being all that good. Oh, that hurts you? Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to start the timer. I always forget to do that when I start stream. Oh, I know the song. I know Disney shit, obviously. Now, if this were based off the anime, The Jungle Book, I probably wouldn't know it. Is there a Jungle Book anime? Probably. There's an anime that Lion King ripped off called, what is it, Kimba the White Lion or something, but I think I've like talked about that to Elle, and Elle says like, oh, it actually barely has any resemblance to the Lion King beyond just like a surface level. I'm like, okay, yeah. I think the internet just likes the story of just like, this beloved movie you enjoy, it's stolen. OMGs. There is no Jungle Book anime? Not even, like, based off the book? I'm a little surprised. Jungle Book on SNES, I remember being pretty, I remember that being pretty dire. I used to have that on a cart. We don't need Jungle Book. We don't need Jungle Book anime, I agree. Disney did it perfectly. No, probably not. As someone who has never read the Jungle Book book would say, Disney did it perfectly, no notes. Do I like this game? Do I like this game? I think I might be in danger of liking a Jungle Book game. And now I'm, like, rethinking all my thoughts about other Jungle Book games. Were they all good and I was just bad at them? Was I wrong? Was I bad the whole time? This game is, like, causing an existential crisis. I don't like it. The Super Nintendo one, I'm pretty positive is bad, though. Oh, that's how I get onto the... Okay. Can I shoot up? I can. Okay. That's kind of risky to do, though, so don't actually do it. Also, because, like, Disney games on Game Gear kind of weren't that great. Like, the Tailspin game was, like, aggressively mid. That Bonkers game wasn't all that good. Aladdin was probably, like, the best Disney game on Game Gear I'd played up to this point. And that one was, honestly... It was the worst version of all the Aladdin games. Like, that's not even a contest. Damn it. Aladdin SNES is cool. I like both the SNES and Genesis version. I think I prefer the Genesis version, as do most people. In fact, I think that is what I am going to do this Sunday. I am going to play Aladdin for Sega Genesis. Like, you can hear the Eurojank coming out of every orifice of this game's soundtrack. This is a game for libertarians. I was watching the review that Jeremiah Thomas sent about that new iRobot game that he mentioned the other day. And, like, the first thing that I heard is, this is a game for libertarians. And I'm just like, finally, someone said it. What, do I gotta, like, fucking put on some Neil Peart, just browbeat you over the head with it? Guys, come on. iRobot, pure libertarian game. Finally, someone said it. We were all thinking it. Someone finally had the balls to say it. Oh yeah, this is a very good version of... Yeah, this is a very good version of the song. It just... Like, whenever I hear the... I'm just, like, subconsciously, like, whenever I hear these arpeggios and this kind of style of music, I'm just like, this music is good to cover a turd. Because it almost always was. Like, Silver Surfer, or, like... Pretty much anything that Tim Fallon did, he was kind of like a professional turd polisher. I think that was his official job title. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the screen crunch does make this a bit harder than it needs to be, but still. Oh, the SNES version is good too? Okay. Did they have Aladdin for Game Gear? Yes, and I've played it. Aladdin SNES is... Or, I'm sorry, Aladdin Game Gear is alright. It's not my... It's not like my... Like I said, it's probably like the worst of the Aladdin games. It is its own unique game. It's not modeled after the Genesis or SNES one. It's kind of just its own thing. Elle's played it a couple of times on stream, has beaten it a couple of times on stream. It's not a bad game, it's just kind of going up against two really good games. Jungle Book. Very fun. There, I said it. Aladdin, Master System, and Game Gear are probably the same. I'm thinking that's the case. I don't remember the SNES. I keep saying SNES. I don't remember the Master System version of Aladdin, but I'm guessing it's probably the same. Just, like, scaled out. It is the same? Okay. I said the thing. I said very fun. That's what I said. Alright. Here is, according to some people who may or may not be in chat currently, this is the greatest platform game for Game Gear. That game is fun. Yeah, I liked it. I'd still rather play the Genesis version, but, From the day we arrived on the planet, into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen. What to do, what can ever be done. So this is, from what I remember, kind of loosely based on the SNES and Genesis Lion King game, but different. Or it might be exactly the same. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think it might be. Oh, it swapped the controls, I see. So the roar is, okay. Why can I not see the enemies? Oh, is that weed an enemy? Okay. But those weeds are not what? So this is... Oh, that's a cactus. Okay. So this is similar to the SNES version, but like the level geometry is a little bit different. Like if you committed like the if you committed like the if you committed the SNES and Genesis games to memory, that need not apply. It's similar, but just different enough to throw you off. Also, the enemies are really hard to see in this game. That might just be a me issue, though. Also, you don't like bounce off the enemies. That's kind of odd. Can you like grab onto a ledge? Oh, there's like fundamental things they just changed about the game. It's not bad. It's just I'm used to the SNES version. Hopefully, one of those things that they changed was the I'm kind of hoping like one of the things that they changed was the Stampede level. That's like I think if you asked anyone what the worst part of the SNES and Genesis game is, it's that bullshit Stampede level. Or no, I'm sorry, not the Stampede level. What am I thinking? The second level, the Just Can't Wait to Be King level. I've heard, like, real-life accounts, too, of just people being like, I had that as a kid and I could not pass that level. And they made it like that, so you wouldn't, like, rent the game, but by doing so, they also made it, like, annoying and impossible. Oh, fuck! Okay, you have to hold up to do that. You had this as a kid and beat stage 2. Second level is easy. Did they get rid of like the maze shit in the or not maze shit, like where you have to like growl at the monkeys in the right order, and if you don't do that, it's just like bullshit. But you can kill things with a roar. You can do that in the original, I don't think, right? I thought the roar was just to, like, flip over the porcupines. Can I not? Okay, I guess I can. No, it's the same, and it's still easy. Oh no. Hold jump to jump higher when swinging. Okay. Is that what I needed to do? Fall damage? I don't think I remember that. I want to see if I can beat this, or at least get further. Do I need to jump, like, to the left or something? Oh, yes, I did need to jump to the left. Okay. Okay. Cool. So this is pretty much the same as the SNES and Genesis Lion King. And that game is a massive, that game is a massive mixed bag. You either love or hate that game. Game Gear Goddess seems to love it. Controls are like... Oh, I say controls are slippery. Controls were kind of slippery in their original. Seems kind of off on like these platforms. I could be wrong about that, but that's how it seems to me. I think I can jump on that. Oh, they are leap to the right. Okay. Oh, I did. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, and then it's the hyenas. Or not? Okay. No, they just want like a bit more level. I guess they just want like a bit more, the one, or you can't use the other button to run, right? I don't think this game has a run. No, it does not. Oh, I run automatically. Got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, that momentum just feels weird. Again, I think the original game was like that too, but... still feels strange. Fuck! I wish the screen moving worked on these, because I cannot see where the other... I guess it has to be somewhere to the left, but... Ah, okay. I'm just gonna stay here. I think you'll understand. This is why I want to at least see, like, what the second level is, if it's the same as Genesis. That might knock points off for me, honestly. Probably put it from, like, very fun to fun. What? Oh, I thought it died. Okay. Oh, okay. same level. Wait. Oh! Bonus game. I forget how this works. Oh, yeah, it's just fucking unfair. Ting. It is. Okay. Fun. Hello, Arus. Did they make it easier in this version? I guess I should have checked. Oh well. Either way, I guess either way, I would say it's fun. I kind of like the Jungle Book game a bit more, but this is still good. The Lost World of Jurassic Park. This is the last commercially released Game Gear game. I believe it was released in 1996. Let's see how the Game Gear went out. Jungle Book is actually harder? Okay. Well, this is the last one. Well, it has a pretty decent opening. This is a good-looking game. What's this gonna be like? I'm guessing probably not as good as well, I don't know, I say that. Yeah, the first Jurassic Park was good. Let's see how Lost World is. This has really good presentation, I must say. Aw, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, I see the stage select. Like readjust myself to controls not being swapped. This game might actually be really good. This is the note the Game Gear went out on. Not a bad swan song to end the console, I must say. Honestly, usually the last game of every console just usually ends up being like the lowest effort shit. Because like nobody knew this was gonna be the last game, so nobody knew you had to like put effort into it. But this might be one of them their hidden gems. Pause to see if you can change weapons. No. No, you cannot. Maybe you could on the Actually, this looks a bit like you know what this might be? This might be Rampage Edition on Genesis. It kind of looks a little bit like that. There was a Jurassic Park Genesis game, and then there was one called Jurassic Park Rampage Edition. Jurassic Park was better. I'm kind of thinking that too, but this one is still pretty good. Especially considering probably no one actually played this. Granted, though, this does make this the perfect adaptation of the movie. Not as good as the first, but could be worse. Honestly, I think the first Jurassic Park is kind of overrated. Sorry. I was watching a video, that kind of reminds me. I was watching a video of, like, this one, Earthbound ROM hack. And this ROM hack was just, like, caked in, like, 15 different layers of irony, so every other line was just like, ugh, isn't this mechanic so annoying? And on one hand, I'm like, this is annoying, that it's, like, so irony-soaked, and then the other side of me is just like, you know damn well if I had, like, the programming skills, I would do the exact same thing. Like, I'd just be, like... I'd, like, make a hack of, like, Final Fantasy VII, and every other line would just be like, ugh, this dialogue is not padded at all. Am I right, guys? LCX's irony-soaked Castlevania ROM hack every couple of seconds. Every couple of seconds, Simon Belmont would, like, wink and nod at the screen and be like, that jump wasn't BS at all, now was it? I kind of don't like how it is. I kind of don't like the things that this game chooses to be. I'm gonna reset so that I can try a different level. Try this. Graphics are pretty good for Game Gear, I must say. Like, if I played this with the sound off, I don't know if you would think it's a Genesis game, but you might. And that's more than can be said for a lot of Game Gear games. I mean, most Game Gear games don't even have a steady frame rate, so this at least beats, like, those games. Graphical style kind of gives me, like, a Lester the Unlikely feel, but, like, it's not as colorful. This level I kind of like a bit more so far, because most of the platforms are hidden behind, like, a tree or something. Oh, never mind. This sucks. Oh, there was a Lost World game for, this sucks? I would not say that. It's not as good as the original. I put the original in I put the original in very fun, actually, I think. This probably is not, anywhere near that good, but it's not bad, I would say. I'm done with this now. Ella played Jurassic Park for Master System not long ago. Yeah, I assume it's the same as... I assume this is similar... I assume the Master System game is the same as the Game Gear one of the first Jurassic Park. This one, I think, is fun. Yeah, definitely not as good. The Lost World Jurassic Park. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I got the right title. Oh, it was the Game Gear version. I assume... If there is a Master System version, I assume it's similar. The Lucky Dime Caper. Hell? Oh, starring Donald Duck. Okay. Wait. Is this the, There was another Donald Duck game. I wonder if this is the same. Hello, Nicholas. Is this like Game Gear's kind of like demake of Quackshot? It might be. Like not the same as Quackshot, but kind of inspired by it. No, it's not. Well, I'm not using a toilet plunger as a weapon, so that's improvement over Quackshot. No, I don't mind Quackshot. Kind of takes a little while for the game to get going, is my sort of thing. This looks alright, yeah. This is alright so far. How's it Looney Tuning? Wrong franchise, but okay. It's tuning well. It's Disney and even better. Oh, you can jump on them too. Okay. Actually, that's kind of better than the attack. I think I kind of prefer the jump to the attack. But, still, you at least have two options. This actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's Hammer and Donnie, yes. You hate to see it. That's my Donald Duck impression. The best ever, right? What's that puzzle? I know of Deep Duck Trouble. I don't think that's this, though. I could be wrong. There was another Donald Duck game I played earlier on Game Gear. I'm thinking, actually, one of those could be Deep Duck Trouble. I think it's like Donald's Magical World, or something like that. Actually, I think that one might have been the same for me. Bye, Nicholas. Oh, this is Deep Duck Trouble. Okay. I hear that one's good. I think I might have played it like a little bit on stream, found a bad game yet tonight. We will, though. I have seen The Simpsons, and Simpsons games around this time. Not generally a good sign. Okay, I'm done. Still wish he had a different weapon option? He might. Oh, my voice is low? Shit. Of course. It was just the Jungle Book game was really quiet, I guess. Alright. Sorry about that. Oh, you were saying that before it was drowning out my voice? Sorry. Okay, I didn't see the chat. What is this game called? The Lucky Dime Caper starring Donald Duck. Get your redeems ready. I'm gonna need to reformat that so it looks in some way sexy, but outstanding, etc. The Majors Pro Baseball, let's go! It hurt me. It hurt that we had too many good games in a row. Now we need to break it up with some mediocrity. Ooh, or it's not going to load. That would be ideal. Woody Pop will probably... I'm thinking probably next week. I'll probably be able to get to that. We'll see, though. Okay, that one just doesn't boot up, period. Try gear system. This game might not work. Try one last thing. I'm gonna try Genesis Plus. I'm thinking if it doesn't work with anything else, it's probably not gonna work with this, but let's see. Oh my god, wait, maybe. Okay, so Genesis Plus is the only one that it works with. Also, I didn't flip the screen, so you didn't see any of that. But this is baseball, the major baseball, the Majors Pro Baseball. Okay. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. All right, cool. Exhibition, I guess, or pennant start. Let's see. Toronto, Boston, Detroit. Any Pennsylvania teams? No? Okay. Oh, wait. Here we go. Montreal. That's not a real city. Atlanta, Los Angeles, San Diego. Okay, here's my PA representation. This game actually looks pretty decent if you're, like, into the whole baseball thing. Oh, guess what? Is B-ball. One of them B-balls. One of them balls with the B. Boosted with the fur. It's baseball. It's baseball. I don't have to waste my good commentary on this shit. I think, is this a Japan exclusive game, maybe? Oh, no. No, it wouldn't be, because it all has, like, American teams. This has some pretty good presentation, I must say. I've seen worse. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. Well, guess what? If you're into baseball, this certainly is that. I have a minute left. Over a minute left of this shit. Yeah, definitely going forward, I'm gonna set the timer down to 5 minutes minimum. Because, like, as long as it's, like, a minimum timer, like, I can go over 5 minutes. I just won't go under it. And especially when you're dealing with, like, a lot of sports games, many of which are the same. I'm done. The Majors Baseball is what it's called? Oh, the Majors Pro Baseball. Got it. Meh. Is baseball. You want baseball? Well, let me tell you. Game Gear is has no shortage of baseball games. It truly is the system for jocks. Okay, Bart. Oh, is this Bart versus the Space Mutants? God damn it. As I said, Simpsons had a lot of This isn't even the Simpsons music. What the fuck is this? Actually, this might be, like, really quiet for you. It kind of is for me. Well, if you've ever played the NES Simpsons game... Hold on, let me see. Oh, actually... I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, that's right, okay. I am going to switch emulators, actually, real quick. Right, because... It was just that one baseball game that didn't work on, like, any other emulator. I'm gonna switch to, like, an emulator that isn't Genesis Plus. Because I kind of already have that set up for my Genesis games. Hello, Orc. Here we go. Okay, so one thing I can say, it does not have the same control system as it does not have the same control system as NES Simpsons, where run and jump are all on the same button. That said, this game still isn't good. Let's be clear about this. You love this game? I mean, you're entitled to that opinion. NES version was playable, Master System version isn't. This is, yeah, I mean, I haven't played much of the NES version, but I would also not call that playable. I think it was just a fundamentally bad idea on top of an even worse execution. Also, again, they, like, put run and jump on the same button. So you have to, like, hold it down to run and tap it to jump. Like, no, that's not innovative. That's stupid. Oh no, I've wasted my life. What is this fucking... Oh, okay, I can do, like, the... Can I kill that? No. Fuck this game. Oh, this solves the problem of the jump and the run button being on the same thing by not even having a run button. Understood. Try double tap to run. I tried that. It doesn't work. You'll take a run button and jankiness over slow. Yeah. So, congratulations in solving one of the biggest problems. So, on one hand, the run and jump button are not mapped to the same button. On the other hand, there's just no run button and the game is just exponentially worse in every way. Good work. Good work, Sega, or whoever actually... Probably Imagineering, right? Or Flying Edge, I guess, was behind this port. I think there was a Genesis port of Bart versus the Space Mutants as well. Lord knows how that fared. Probably not well. This game was bad and inexplicably ported everywhere for some reason. Flying Edge is a claim? Oh, that checks. Same thing like... Oh, okay. Ultra and Konami. In that case, they probably didn't make the game then. Acclaim was usually more just like a publisher, so it probably was still Imagineer or Imagineering. I get the two confused. I think Imagineering is the... They're the ones who did the, Well, I found a way to run. It's constantly jump. And as bad as this game is, I can just say, like, I've played worse, so... That's less of a testament to this game not being that bad, and more a testament to Game Gear games could get a lot worse, as we have seen. Yeah, Bart was everywhere in, like, 90, 91. The Simpsons was everywhere, and, like, everyone kind of just assumed, like, The Simpsons would be, like, this passing fad, so they would just, like, oh, 3 games, all using the same engine, put it out on NES. Also a Konami beat-em-up that was ported to nothing. Yeah, put that out. Make the one Simpsons game that was actually good for like 20 years, or for like 10 years until Hit and Run came out. Put that exclusively in arcade. Oh, by the way, this game is garbage. I don't think you needed me to tell you that. I'd say it's like upper tier garbage, but garbage nonetheless. This is Bart vs. the World.
Outstanding.
Outstanding garbage. Maybe I need like a garbage redeem too. I need to figure out how would I do that. Oh, I guess I probably have to do like Garbage Day. That's probably how you do it. And then, is this Bart versus Radioactive? Oh, Bartman meets Radioactive Man. God damn it. So they put out all 3 of the Simpsons games on here, and I have to play them all. God damn it. Hello, Renee. This is going to be even worse. Very possibly so. Hello, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Have you been here before? I want to say yes. Well, the music is very, very slightly better. Okay, I like the ducking animation. It's just like... Also, they made absolutely sure to put a butt crack on Bart. I like that. You know what? That fits his character, I think. Still no run button, but at least this game, I think, is a bit more straightforward. Bart, you can't even swim? You suck. Bart crack. He did like to moon people, true. I'm glad they made that an integral part of the game. Oh, wait. So you do have an attack, it just takes like 40 million years to actually deploy. Good. I'm so happy. And you can moon people. I mean, honestly, that... I think the fact that you can moon people, that alone makes this better than Bart vs. Space Mutants. The fact that your weapon takes forever to deploy and you end up getting hit before he hits you, or before you hit him, that part kind of sucks. I think I have, like, Stockholm Syndrome, because, like, I'm getting, like, the vague inkling that I might enjoy this game. Probably not. Wait, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something. See that? Perfect representation of the game right there. Did you know this game was Sega's answer to Castlevania? Really? What, in the way that it's ass? Hey, Jeremiah, is this a game for libertarians? Is this the game we libertarians deserve? What time signature is this music? Is this 6/8 time? Can this be legally classified a Rush song? Cool fucking loop. Did I actually play it? No, I'm kind of waiting for it to go on sale. Like 15 bucks, kind of a bit too much to ask for something like that. Why don't I have weapon now? Oh, you can jump. Okay, you can climb up that. I understand now. What? Oh. Did I clear the level? Okay. Fuck yeah, let's go gambling. Or not. I guess we can. Okay. Oh, hell yeah! Here's some blast processing for your ass processing. Bartman in Skate or Die. And I'm doing a lot of the latter. Don't even wait the 7. There is a level in the new iRobot based on an old arcade game, Amidar. It's pretty cool. Oh, I like Amidar. I mean, Jeff Minter, it's probably going to be a bit of a psychobilly freakout. That is better than Bart vs. the Space Mutants. Doesn't mean I like it. Bartman vs. Radioactive Man. Well, I can immediately say this is going to be the best Simpsons game because it's the last. This is the best one because after this, I do not have to play a single other Simpsons game ever. Until we get to Game Boy Advance, which I think Hit and Run came out on Game Boy Advance and was actually a fairly impressive port. Now that I think about it. I don't think there were any Simpsons games on 32X, so rest assured, we don't have to worry about that. You never liked the Simpsons cartoon? You're not alone in that on the chat. In the chat, I don't think. I like Simpsons, but it's not for everyone. Beanstalk game already done. Oh! What? That's not Bart! Oh, I guess that's Bart, man. Okay. So this is the one they put the least amount of effort into. Also, this might be the one that plays the most like a game. I don't know how I feel about this. I was gonna say this is the one they put the most effort into, because, like, it kind of looks like it runs like shit, but, this is, like, the one that's most like a game, yeah. First, the world is deplorable. I still say Space Mutant is worse. I was at least able to kind of figure out Bart versus Space Mutant. Or, I was able to kind of... Did we just kill Santa's little helper? Why? Well, that makes this, like, an easy garbage. Can't kill the dog. Yeah, this game is actually playable. So the game's just kind of got, like, progressively a little bit better until this one became kind of okay. Why did they make this one good? I mean, not good, but kind of okay in some aspects. Which, to be fair, for a Simpsons game, kind of translates to good. Hey, Mike Wolf. The Simpsons comic books, I didn't even know about that. Also, kind of funny that this is the only good one, in that because this is the only one that swapped the buttons. So B is jump. A lot of Game Gear games do that, but it is kind of funny which ones do and which ones don't. I think a lot of Master System games did that too, and that's kind of why. Because, like, Alex Kidd did it, so, like, Sega devs kind of felt like they had to swap the buttons because Alex Kidd did it. Which button is jump isn't an issue. It's not really, but it still takes some getting used to when, like, you're used to, like, you know, having, like, a very specific grip on, like, platformers. I don't think that, like, makes the game bad, it's just a thing to note. That a lot of Game Gear games did that, and that was kind of strange. Music in this is definitely better than World. None of these games have had, like, the actual Simpsons theme, but fair enough. I'm sure there's rights bullshit reasons as to why that is. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Is like all the NES games had the Simpsons music, and like that's the only music they had. Meanwhile, this has just about everything but the Simpsons music. That's why I find it a bit odd. Anyway, surprisingly, I might be getting into, like, gamer Stockholm Syndrome, but, surprisingly fun. Next up, the Terminator. So we have seen T2 the arcade game, which I thought was outstanding, and we saw Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which is garbage. I'm actually not sure what this is going to be. If this is based on the Genesis game, it might actually be pretty good. There was a Genesis game, was later ported to the Sega CD, and oh, this almost has the Terminator theme. Hold on. Is it gonna have it? Sega Game Gear, yes. Yeah, here we go. Oh. And then it just goes off and does its own thing. Okay. I think this is based on the Genesis version. That's what it's looking like immediately. If so, this could be a really good game. Genesis game was a pretty decent kind of Contra-like run and gun. Someone says Batman is just a rich guy in a suit. Yeah, I said that to him on the Eldiner Cinema stream, and he agreed with me. Or at least didn't pose any major disagreement. Okay, I don't like the grenades. Can I, like, change weapons? I guess not. Maybe I can pick up other weapons. This is definitely based on the Genesis game, though, and that's good, because Genesis game was actually really good. Actually, this kind of reminds me of, like, the Aliens game, but good. Huh. T2 is better? What, as a movie? I agree. The T2 Game Gear game is, I don't know if you played it, but it's kind of dog shit. It's a port of the the T2, like, regular NES game, or, the T2, so there's two Terminator 2 games on Game Gear. There's T2, the arcade game, which is outstanding, and then there's, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, a totally different game, which is like another kind of like side-scrolling, I say shooter, but you can't actually shoot in it. It's a port of the NES game, and it is hot garbo. I wish you did not have the grenade to start out with. Yeah, oh, closer to Genesis version? I figured this was, like, kind of similar. Maybe not exact. This game is hard as shit, though. Hey, Omega Ace Gaming. Yo, Mega. Can an ordinary guy in a suit kick down a brick wall? Well, depends how well built the brick wall is. Oh shit! Omega Ace Gaming sent 1 LDP membership. Who was it for? Received a oh! Wait. Omega Ace Gaming received a gift membership by Omega 8. Wait, you gifted yourself a sub? Okay. Well, thank you for being a sub. Thank you for being a member, man. That will give you access to El Dino Cinema every other week. I had the last one not long ago, this last Saturday. And yeah. And it also gives you requesting privileges for Rompori on Saturday. So that's funny that you just gifted it yourself. That's funny. Let's try one more time. This game is fucking impossible. Yep, impossible. Impossible game for aliens. It chooses someone at random, I guess. Oh, you were trying to so you were trying to gift a sub to someone else and it just gifted it to you? That's funny. Well, there you go. Enjoy the sub. Enjoy the gift sub. That's funny. I mean, Superman without powers is still a hero. He's just not a superhero. That's what I argue Batman is. Batman is a rich guy with some really cool gadgets, which, I mean, theoretically anyone could have made. This game... I'm gonna say it's fun. Only reason I'm not putting it any higher is just the absurd difficulty. Oh, shit. Wait. All right, Titan Ow Tibet. What is this? Oh, it's a platformer. Okay. I mean, okay, maybe like some extended comic shit, but like in the movies where God pays attention, he doesn't really like display much superhero ability. English. So is this like some Eurojank? Hey, Bill K, how are you? Oh, this already looks like it's gonna be some jank. Also, this is loud as fuck. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna restart. Did you find a Game Gear cult? Maybe. You found a Game Gear goddess. You can worship her if you want. I'm sure she wouldn't mind that. Oh, this game sucks, actually. You have no weapon. That's like the major thing. This is some Amiga jank right here, I'm pretty sure. I'd buy ours. This sucks. Oh, wait. No, ours isn't leaving. Never mind. I thought he was. I'm guessing this is based on like a European comic, like the Autofits or Asterix or something like that. Just like some obscure shit that Americans don't know. And if it's anywhere near as bad as this, maybe Americans don't need to know about it. We have enough problems as it is. Oh no, he's using save states to get ahead in the game. Oh no. How dare he. How evil, etc. Cool control lag. I don't have a double jump, do I? No. What is this? Game Gear Goddess apparently knows what this is. I got it. Oh, it is an obscure comic, European. Also had a cartoon and a movie, and there's a PS4 game. All right. Yeah, some old BS. It's 3D. Slimnim was playing it. Interesting. Probably better than this. Titan au Tibet. I assume that's French. Oh, it says Tintin. Oh. I see. Yeah, Tintin. I know what that is. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that movie. Mostly. But yeah, no, I know what Tintin is. I thought it said Titan. Okay. Not fun. It's bad, but... It's bad, but I've seen worse. Tom and Jerry the movie? Tom and Jerry the movie! Oh, the really shit one that nobody likes. Good. It also has a reality TV series and a Japanese drama. I believe you. That sounds legit. Remember the movie, the Tom and Jerry movie, where Tom and Jerry talk and sing? I think this is the only game based on the movie. I don't remember there being a Genesis one. You do remember it? It wasn't bad? They justified it? Oh, okay. I never seen the movie. I just seen the Nostalgia Critic video, and I was just like, oh, this looks pretty bad. Granted, I've never seen the movie, so I could be wrong. Oh, this game is... This game is, unfortunate, though. Okay. Wait, you can talk? Jerry. Yeah, you never asked. Fair enough. The Tom and Jerry movie... This is the movie where that one line came from, right? We've got to have money. That's where that came from, right? If I've got nothing to say... Have I tried Coca-Cola Kid? Yes, earlier. It's not bad. What? Okay, so... I'm in control of Tom, and Jerry is just kinda... This is bad, but is it garbage? I'm gonna say no. I think the Game Gear has... Being this late into the series, you kind of get, like, a better understanding of, like, what you should expect in both the outstanding and garbage tiers. So my standards are both very high and very low for those respective areas. Like, this game at least has an interesting concept. You're chasing Jerry, and, like, you have, like, all of the, And then, like, you know, like, it's kind of like an endless runner, except you have control over the running, and also you aren't running. I could see, like, a kid getting used to this game and possibly enjoying it. Honestly, I think it's just because, like, I've seen Tasmania, and as a result, I have seen True Terror. Like, anything that even vaguely resembles a functioning, playable game is gonna be better than Tasmania. Like, we already hit, like, rock bottom. We can't really dig much more from there. Unless I somehow find a game worse than Tasmania. I don't think that's gonna happen, though. That would be genuinely impressive if that happened. Could it be Woody Pop? Probably not. I've actually played Woody Pop, and I can say no, definitely not. Woody Pop isn't bad, it's just hard, and also I suck at Arkanoid, so it's especially hard for me. Hey, Sir Jacob. Tried Porky's Haunted Holiday on SNES. I think I've played that before. Maybe not on stream, but I've played it before. It's... I don't know, the SNES Looney Tunes games typically were pretty decent. I think Porky Pig's... If I remember, Porky Pig kind of wasn't that, but it was just, like, unnecessarily, like, really scary for some reason. Like, they just turned it into a horror movie. Like, you see, like, Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday, and you think, like, you're gonna get just, like, I don't know, Casper the Friendly Ghost or some shit like that. And then it just turns into, like, the most cursed Sonic EXE shit you've ever seen in your life. Except this was actually released. Tiny Toons was some good shit. Also, hello, DJ Ronnie. A lot of the Tiny Toon games, rather, were pretty good. All, like, the ones that came out in the 90s, like, when the show was relevant. Once Konami lost the license, Tiny Toons became became kind of not good. But like Busters Bust Loose, the NES game especially was something real good. How long do I have on this? 15 seconds? Alright, I guess one last light. This is not, like, the worst game ever made, but it is one of the games that I just, like, really do not want to play. Like, if my parents got me this game, I would probably play it and try to get good at it eventually after, like, hours upon hours, but I still don't think I would ever like it. I don't think this is one of those games you could just, like, fool yourself into thinking is good. Yeah, not fun. True Lies. Another movie-based game. SNES True Lies, if I remember, was kind of okay. Bugs Bunny, eh? Meow. Me. What's up, Dick? It's one of the better Looney Tunes games. I'd say they're all pretty good. Like, the Speedy one is pretty good. That's mostly what I know of. Oh, I think there was, like, a Daffy Duck game that was pretty decent. You would have loved the Game Gear back in the day. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a Game Boy True Lies as well. I think they figured that movie was going to be way bigger than it actually was. Oh. I was going to have Icy Voice read it, but I forgot I had it in text mode. Oh, so it's, what is this? It's like Alien Breed. So this is not like the SNES version. That, I believe, was more just like a run and gun, kind of like a Contra-like. Watch out for the taxpayer. Oh, can you not? Okay, you can't kill innocent civilians, I guess. Fuck the taxpayers. What are they doing? Paying my taxes? Oh, wait, probably. I don't know. I've never seen True Lies. I assume you're a cop and you can't shoot unarmed civilians. Look at the slowdown. So the game is not supposed to run this slow. It just, like, has insane slowdown and is in no way optimized for the system. Like, you have, like, 1 or 2 enemies on screen, it just slows to a crawl. You hit another civilian! Ugh, fuck you. Oh, the SNES version wasn't a Contra-like? Was that the one that was a beat-em-up? No, I'm thinking of Cliffhanger. Oh, it's the same as the SNES version. Oh, okay. Understood then. I buy Nintendo. This reminds me of, like, that mission... Actually, this reminds me a lot of that Mission Impossible game. It is not as egregious as that, though, I would say, so far. This game is actually kind of fun. I might be enjoying this, possibly. I say as if we didn't just play, like, a couple of really good games. We started with some good games, and then we, like, devolved into Simpsons crap, and now we are just, like, slowly but surely crawling ourselves back to some sort of greater realm of gaming goodness. You blew it, Harry! God damn it, Harry, you fucked up. You done fucked yourself, but good, Harry. Wait, this is a new terrain. Is this a roguelike? No, it's not. Remember, Last Action Hero, Arnold could not even shoot a gun. Meanwhile, in this game, well, let's just say he kind of reversed on that pretty quick. right. True Lies. I'm gonna say that is fun. Ultimate Soccer. How many U's do we have? Oh, not a lot. Ooh, and then after that, we're gonna have a game that I've actually already played to completion. After the U's, anyway. Sanic? Hi, Sanic. Are you gonna be the soccer ball? Albania, so it has like every country. Oh, so you can be England or Japan, I guess. You like all those other countries, I guess you can't do that. Alright. Oh, there you go. USA! USA! Wait, what? No, I wanted England. UAE! 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 Actually, wait. There's USA. There we go. USA! 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 Let's see how ultimate this soccer is. Oh, that frame rate is not ultimate. Especially when there are like 20 other soccer games with a much better frame rate. You kind of don't need this. Goal! What, there's like tires screeching every time you like... Maybe this is Sonic the Hedgehog. That is like very much a Sonic the Hedgehog sound. What? Goal. This sucks. I mean, frame rate is shit. Otherwise, it is a very typical soccer game. Just like many that we have seen over the course of this. Fuck this, I'm not playing this an extra minute. That was exhausting. Ultimate Soccer. Ultimately meh. Urban Strike! What do I consider retro gaming? I cut it off in like the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox era, and my reason... Actually... No, I would cut it off at the Wii. Maybe the Wii U. My thing would be, like, if you cannot currently buy games for it legally, or if you cannot currently buy new games for it, it is retro. So, like, the PS3 and the 360, like, the XBLA, or, the Xbox Live servers are still up, the PSN servers are still up for PS3. You can still legally buy games for that. PS2 has dropped support entirely, and there is no online server, so therefore you cannot buy games brand new. You have to do it used or emulation. Same thing with the Wii. The Wii had an online server, but Nintendo's taken it down. Same thing with the Wii U and the 3DS. So I would say, like, those systems as well would also fall into the retro category. Then again, though, like, those systems are a little bit too recent. Oh, is the 360 store dead? Okay, then. Okay, then 360 is also retro. What the fuck? Oh yeah, Urban Strike. Urban sucks! Oh, there we go. It looks like shit, Captain! Captain! Oh, okay, there we go. Oh god, I have like barely any control over this. I don't remember this being, the controls being this bad in the other Strike games, because Desert Strike I'm pretty sure was on Lynx, and so was the other one, Jungle Strike. This is like the worst of the Strike games. And that is quite impressive considering they all kind of play the same. Yeah, I guess they would be. I don't know. Wii U might not be old enough yet to be a retro console. 360 sure as hell is. The 360 is over 20 years old. And if the PS3 did not still have an active online store, it would also be retro. It's just that, for some reason, the servers... They were gonna shut it down, like, 3 or so years ago, and then just, like, mass protests kind of caused them not to do that. Actually, the PSP, technically, I guess, wouldn't even be retro, because I think the servers are still up on that. Even though it is, like, dirt easy to emulate PSP. And PS3, it's not even that hard to emulate. But just, like, I don't know. Like, if you can still buy a game new legally... Like, if you can still support the developers of a game on a system, that system cannot be retro to me. If it can still actively make money for someone. Good game, okay, maybe. I kind of... This kind of controls like shit. Worse so than the other Strike games. Like, look at this. I have, like, I barely have control. I barely have control over my helicopter. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, I guess it's like tank controls, which fine for a helicopter game, that makes sense. But also, like, when the background is this busy, but also this low res, that does not help matters. I don't mind like Desert Strike, Jungle Strike. Those games are all right. This one just kind of feels not as good. Retro stops at PS1 for you. Fair enough. I've heard people say it stops at Super Nintendo. I think there's an argument to be made there. I think PS1, the PS1 generation, I've heard it kind of described by Classic Game Room, actually. That was the last generation where the consoles really felt different. like, I mean, like, you know, exclusives aside, if you get, like, a Switch 2, a... Oh, if you get, like, a Switch 2, a PS5, and an Xbox Series, you're gonna get more or less the same experience. Whereas, like, with the Saturn, the PS1, and, like, consoles had kind of, like, more of an identity back then. Like, the Saturn was kind of like the really good fighting games machine, or just the console that was really big in Japan. The N64 was the game system for, like, some good party games, like Mario Party, Mario Kart, a lot of good racing games, like Cruisin' USA. And the PS1... Well, the PS1 kind of had a little bit of everything, ultimately, which is why it won that console generation, but, I mean... Final Fantasy VII is kind of really what ended up being that system's legacy, I think. Final Fantasy VII, Crash Bandicoot a little bit. Maybe Tekken. You must be a child if Mario Kart 8 is retro to you. Honestly, probably, but... That probably is the case, but I also have a reason to, like, back it up. Like, I would... And again, like, I don't know, like, I still feel kind of bad saying the Wii U is retro, because the system, yes, its systems, yes, its servers went offline, but also they only went offline like 2 years ago. And the system itself is a little bit older than a decade old. PS2 era games still have mechanics that are modern enough for re-release in modern times. Yeah, but they kind of look like shit. Like you can... I would say, like, PS3 games are, like, the first generation to kind of look and feel modern. Like, even, like, early PS2 games, they kind of didn't quite understand how to make 3D games work properly. You didn't really have, like, a standard for how, like, a camera should work in 3D. PS2 models always just kind of looked cursed. Like, especially humans. Like, they kind of just looked like... kind of just, like, cursed Toy Story models most of the time. With some exceptions. I mean, there's shit like Black, but... that's more like the exception that proves the rule. PS3, I think, is, like, when games really kind of started looking modern. To a point where, like, a remaster of a PS2 game kind of, like... or not a remaster. Like, a remake or a remaster of a PS2 game, in order for it to look modern, you kind of have to change a bit more than just up the resolution. You kind of have to, like, make the models look prettier. You kind of have to fix some of the camera controls a lot of the times. Maybe, like, get rid of some of the more, you know, archaic gameplay elements like QTEs or fetch quests or stuff like that. PS3 don't really need to do that. Like, you can... like, I mean, like, The Last of Us, I think, was released on PS3 and 360. And, I mean, that game still looks... I mean, they keep re-releasing The Last of Us, and it's, like, almost not really all that different from, like, the PS3 version. Yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, like, a retro system. But then again, though, like, okay, if I were to take that logic further, I don't think I can say Wii U and 3DS are retro yet. And here's why. Because if I were to take that logic even further, they cut support for the Genesis in like 1997. At that point, like, the system. At that point, like, the Sega Saturn would have only been out for like 2 years. Same with the PS1, would have been out for 3 years in Japan. N64 would have only not even been out for a year. Like, so, like, by the logic I assign to the Wii U, I could not have considered the Genesis to be retro at that time. Obviously, it's retro now, but so I can't really assign that logic to the Wii U. I think it's a matter of age plus support. So, like, the PS3 would be considered retro, I think, but it kind of gets off on a technicality in that the servers have been up for almost 20 years now. Because, well, really just public outcry a couple of years ago. Because they were going to shut down those servers, and they just didn't. Anyway. Urban Strike. Oh yeah, I still need to rank that. That game, I would say, is... I don't know. Meh. Or... I'm thinking meh or flawed. Yeah, flawed. I think the controls just aren't as good as the other ones. Also, the graphics just kind of aren't as... They're detailed, but just not as good. Okay, there we go. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, there's... Okay, never mind. There was something on my monitor for some reason. Alright. Alright. Well, this is going to be an easy one. This is a game I already played and beat. They try to replicate helicopter-style mechanics. Yeah, but, like, the other games kind of did it a little bit better. Did you know this was Sega's take on Castlevania? Is, what someone said, I'm sure. So I hear this game is, like, kind of different from the Master System version, which is the one I played. Not sure how different it is. This seems loud to me. I don't know if it's loud to you, but... The last great Game Gear game. Now Sega can retire. Hello, Prime 1. You were waiting. You were waiting to jump out in the shadows. Hey, don't forget about Woody Pop. Come on. Are you gonna disobey the Game Gear goddess and not recognize the genius that is Woody Pop? Chivo. You know, funny thing is, like, I'm already not 100% sure how similar this is. I think this is so far the same layout as, I think this is so far, like, the same layout as, the Master System game. You never played Woody Pop? Well, maybe you need to do that. Honestly, you probably should. That game is bullshit. So you'd probably enjoy it like a sick masochist that you are. This, for the most part, seems about the same as the Master System game, so I'm probably just gonna, like... I would have said that the Master System game is outstanding, albeit with, like, some kinda... I don't know. I definitely had some flaws with the Master System game, but, like, looking back in hindsight, I don't really remember what they were, so they might not have been all that significant. Oh, you can jump off stairs in this. That's sick. The game layout of Master of Darkness is squashed together, so it's easier platforming, but makes you a larger target. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I don't think Woody Pop would necessarily be bad. It would probably just go under flawed for just absurd difficulty. Like a lot of early... Well, apparently that was going to be a Master System game, but they never released it. Oh, this is bad weapon. Oh. I thought I could jump. I thought I could walk over that. Okay. Tell me that didn't look like something I could walk over. Okay, I think this is a better weapon. Okay, never mind. Alright. It has game journalist difficulty. Oh, there are other difficulties in Woody Pop. I didn't know that. You only have Woody Pop on Mark III. Oh, so they did release it. Just Japan only, I guess. Hello, Asilo Gaming. Alright. Well. Get your redeems ready. Outstanding. Here's a good game. Yes, that's okay. Unsupported version. Oh boy. Oh, this is the Japanese version. Okay. So what if Virtua Fighter were also River City Ransom? That's what this game dares to ask. And you know what? It's not bad. Act 1, Big Trouble. Okay. I can only beat. So, is this 3D in any way? No. Is it still a good game? Yeah. I actually kind of like... I'm not even a fighting game person, and I enjoy this game. Wait, what is it? Forward punch. Okay. I say actually having not really played it, but the concept of it always seemed pretty cool. It's a fighting game with an RPG level up mechanic system. Oh, now he's got my number. I won the first match. Yeah, surprisingly smooth. I mean, this is not the only, There we go. This is not the only, oh shit! The game is still going. Fuck. There we go. This is not the only Game Gear game that runs this well, but it's still impressive that it does. Especially if you've seen, like... I mean, you're going through the Game Boy games, Asilo. You know how bad, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat are on Game Boy. Mortal Kombat does not fare much better on Game Gear, especially Mortal Kombat 3. There's a couple of good fighters on Game Gear. There's also a couple really bad ones. But, this is definitely, I would say, one of the better ones. We also have a Mighty Morphin Power... There's two really good Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fighters on Game Gear. MK1 and 2 are fine. Yeah, they're fine. They just definitely don't run as smooth as this. Oh, this music sounds off. I think the music emulation is off on this. Because that's like the one track I know what it's supposed to sound like, and it does not sound like what it's supposed to. The AI is you cannot like cheese this AI. It's actually pretty good. Fuck! That was close. Alpha 2 on Game Boy is actually good. I would have no idea. I think there's like one of the Alpha games is on Game Boy Advance. That's apparently an excellent port. Meanwhile, Mortal Kombat just kind of kept being really bad on handhelds. Like Mortal Kombat Advance, I think was like a launch title for the GBA, and it was like infamous how bad it was. Also, Mortal Kombat 4 on GBC was pretty dire. Oh shit. Jump kick is like OP in this, apparently. Oh. Oh, you can also forward kick and have like a super kick. Okay. want to get to, like, the RPG shit. Gross! That kiss tasted like... pot stickers. What? I'll excuse you this time. Just make sure it never happens again. Or you'll be sorry. The bouncer. I did it! The winner of the... Oh, this is how the music is supposed to sound. So it's like slightly different, I think. The eating contest. So it then turns into River City Ransom. It has a story. It's... You can, like, unlock characters. It's pretty cool. Actually, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it doesn't have, like, the River City Ransom thing. But I thought it did. Anyway, bye, Asilla. Yeah. Guess what? 2 in a row, man. Virtua Fighter Animation is what it's called. Outstanding! VR Troopers. This is one that, This is based on the anime. Interesting. You wouldn't happen to know if there's an English dub of the anime, would you? Because I would not be opposed to seeing that. VR Troopers. What time is it? Oh, it's 12:08. I'll finish this game, and then I'll see how many there are. No, I think I want to do, like, W through Z next week. Because, like, if I do W, there's probably not going to be a whole lot for X, Y, and Z. So I'll just finish that up next week. And then I'll be done with the series! This is one that L has championed quite a bit. I think this is also a fighting game. Yep, next time. Prepare your ass. Next week for sure will be Woody Pop. Prepare your Woody. Wait, never mind. I will be Ryan Steele, because that sounds like a porn name. Oh, this game looks sick, actually. Okay, it's one thing to run really smooth. It's another thing to run really smooth and have a game that looks pretty cool too. Like if I put this on mute, this. I don't know if it would look 16-bit. I don't think it actually would, but like. What's the tech for this? Game Gear Goddess. Do you know? Of course there was an anime. I think Virtua Fighter was bigger in Japan anyway. Most Saturn games were. This game looks sick. I cannot play it though. I think, wasn't there a VR Troopers Genesis game as well? And that one was kind of pretty decent, too? Oh, you're talking about VR Troopers, okay. I was talking about Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter was the game we had earlier. We were playing Virtua Fighter Animation, which Elle said was based on an anime. I think he was talking about Caitlin. That is a very normal name as opposed to Ryan Steele, attorney at law. I can see that this is a good game. I do not know how to play it. I think there's a bit of lag to it, maybe, too. No, I think it's just my bad playing. Oh shit, I won that! I won that by just cornering the motherfucker. Good. I bet Game Gear would have a really good D-pad for fighting games. It had, like, a smaller version of the Genesis D-pad. And the Genesis D-pad was alright for fighting games, except it would often, like, kind of, like, mess up your commands. You would often, like, press up when you didn't mean to, and you would just jump. Oh, I never started the timer. Shit. We'll play for a bit longer. Logan won. Good job, Caitlin. You won by button mashing. I have no idea how else you would play the game. Alright, let's try JB Reese. Yeah, this game looks, sounds, and plays pretty well, I must say. I'm not really a fighting games fan, but I could see this being, like, low-level outstanding. Like a 9 out of 10. Let's do Caitlin. I've just had the best luck with her for whatever reason, I'm not sure. Oh, I think I found the strat. Strat has failed me. Okay, I'm done with this. VR Troopers. I do not know how to play it, but I can say it looks, sounds, and from what I can tell, controls pretty well. Third one. Alright, how much, Well, we have a lot of W's left. X-Men, UU, and... Alright. So, we should be able to, yeah, I think we can... It might be a longer stream next week, but I think we can beat this. And also kind of a shorter stream this week as a result. But we did get through some good games. And also, like, some not very good ones. But nothing as bad as Tasmania, that's for sure. I would be... Actually, I think I'd be... I think it would be more of an interesting day if we did find something worse than that. Like, not just on Game Gear, but just ever in the history of games. Let's see. Raid time.
Outstanding.
Yes. VR Troopers is outstanding. I put it in there. It is outstanding despite the fact that I do not know how to play it. It looks, sounds, and as far as I can tell, controls outstanding. I'm also not the person you should be asking about fighting games, so take that for what it's worth. Arus. Is he playing... I think this is still Dragon Quest 9, or Dragon Quest 1, rather. Anyway. Is an Arus night. Yep. So, tomorrow we will continue on with the bonus case for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are almost done with that one, too. I'm thinking... Yeah, anyway. I'll get to that at the end of my spiel. Thursday, Artanelico. We are much further from the end of that, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Saturday, Rampuri. I got quite a few gift memberships, so that should be pretty good. We will see how that goes with Rampuri, where my members and anybody who donates has the ability to request me to play anything. I got some games lined up on the docket, some stuff I want to check out, but I mean, really, the game, the stream, you can make me play anything. Honestly, like, if you donate money, or if you're a member, like, honestly, like, I would go out and I would, like, download a PS1 game. It would take forever, but you know what? You paid for that, so who am I to deny you? Sunday, I think I decided I'm going to be playing Aladdin for Sega Genesis. that is going to be my Sunday night stream game. That one should be able to be done in a couple of streams. I'm definitely under 5, possibly like 3 or so would be my guess. I mean, I suck at games, so who knows? Could also just get it done in one stream. Who the fuck knows? Like 1 or 2 maybe. I don't think the game is that long, but it is very good. And then Monday, we will probably, I'm pretty sure, have the last day of Sega Game Gear games. This is gonna be something. And then after that, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking about possibly taking like a week off of streaming, just as like kind of just like a treat for myself for finishing this, and also probably finishing Phoenix right around the same time. And then I will be back a week after that with a one-off stream for Sega 32X games. And then the week after that, I will do another one-off stream where I will do Virtual Boy games. And then after that, we will start Game Boy Advance games. So, be on the lookout for all of that. I'm excited. I'm excited to end Game Gear. I've really enjoyed this series. I've really enjoyed... I've enjoyed the fact that you guys enjoyed it. But all great things must come to an end. And speaking of which, so must this stream. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. Always super appreciated. Thank you especially to my members, Arus218, LCX, DJ Ronnie, Verducci Man, Omega Ace Gaming now. Thank you so much for that. Jeremiah Thomas, Yasuke Supreme, and Mazin Power. And I believe that's everyone. And thank you also to everyone for joining me tonight. Thank you, Arus218, DJ Ronnie G, Game Gear Goddess, Jeremiah Thomas, Karumim Good Gamer, Mike Wolf, Nicholas W, Omega Ace Gaming, Orc Warchief Reviews, Asilo Gaming, Prime 1, Renee W, Sir Jacob, Verducci Man, Nintendo Vaults, Bill K, and Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.
It's the outro, and here's the outro free. Friday freak of interpretations, keeping the nation doing his things our way. If you wanna see more of me, become a member. Watch some movies on LD and Cinema. Play some games on Rum Roulette and Request. To be part of the community, join the Discord, talking about games, music, round requests, and more. Join now. That's all of the plugs that I've made. Thank you all for watching. Now let's raid!